Today I'm gonna go over Pudgy penguins because as you can see, we are down about 4% in the last 24 hours on Pudgy penguins, currently in a downtrend. I mentioned in my last video that everything was gonna come down with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has not reached 85K yet. Right now, Bitcoin is at 95K, and I believe it will reach 85K soon. So Pudgy Penguins should be coming down soon as well. So we're going to talk about where I believe Pudgy Penguins is going to go in price wise. But anyways, let's go over this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's talk about this. So as you can see, Pudgy Penguins is currently at 0.012. Now this is a pretty significant level because after this support, we don't have support until 0.0089. So technically we can say 0.009. So we don't have support until 0.009 flat on the dot, right? So yeah, that's kind of how it's looking right now with Pudgy Penguin. So if we break this, it's going to be a sharp dive downwards, right? We're going to go all the way down, and not all the way down. We're going to go to 0.0089, but you know, it is what it is. But one thing about Pudgy Penguins, I will say the volume is looking pretty low right now at 79 million. I like to see Pudgy Penguins above 100 million in volume, but you know, it is what it is. But Pudgy Penguins is always trading inside of the top trending projects. Always. It's always in the top trending projects. So that is one of the very good things about Pudgy Penguins. Like, it's always up there. Like, people look for Pudgy Penguins just as much as they look at Bitcoin, right? And that's according to CoinGecko. Like we see that. Like, and also, we're in extreme fear right now. As you can see with the crypto fear greed index, we are at extreme fear. We were at a 16 yesterday, but now we are at 18. So we're still at extreme fear. I think it might drop again if we see Bitcoin going all the way down to, let's say, 85K. But anyways, enough of that. We are seeing that the holders for Pudgy Penguins is going down a little bit. So people are getting shaken out of the market. The holders are now at 540.9K. So yeah, people are getting shaken out of the market. 2 weeks ago, we had 541,000 holders. Now we have 540,000. So we lost almost 1,000 holders in 2 weeks. So yeah, people are getting shaken out, but I'm still very bullish on Pudgy Penguins. There's a lot of bullish stuff going on with Pudgy Penguins. A few of them, like just some random person at like a yoga class, and then they see Pudgy Penguins on there, right? They see it on the slideshow, right? And then you also have some random trading card place, and now you have the Pudgy Penguin vibes cards in there. And then you have Pudgy Penguins randomly on the back of a bus. Literally, and this is Korea. This is for Korea. But look, literally, this is the same exact way that Dogecoin and Shiba Inu got so big. They would place themselves literally everywhere. Everywhere you would see it. That's why I believe Pudgy Penguins is the Dogecoin of this season. Now, I seen this that this person posted. I don't want to talk down on them now, but be careful with who you listen to. I feel like this chart is manipulated because this is what the actual chart looks like. We already broke down out of this pattern, right? We already kind of broke out of it a little bit. I don't know. It is looking a little weird. It's looking a little wonky. They're never really, the patterns are never really 100% on point unless you like really like line them up good. But yeah, like this is a bullish expanding triangle. This is a bullish expanding triangle, as you can see here. Well, no, they're not. I mean, a bearish expanding triangle. This is a bearish expanding triangle. So he is showing the right chart, but it's a bearish expanding triangle. I think he needs to emphasize that because when we come all the way up here, it's going to be a massive drop. And then this person said it has it all the way up here at 30 cents. 30 cents by December. As you can see down here, December, 30 cents. No. See, I feel like he manipulated the price chart or the charts here because you can even see like he added some stuff here, added the Pengu, the log chart. I mean, he added a few things here. So it's easy to like manipulate the way the chart looks. I don't know if he is or not. I don't know if this is like a conspiracy or not. I'm going to get off his case. But if you want the actual prediction here, I was saying 10 cents, but remember, I do believe that the crypto market will be done by the end of February of 2026. So by the beginning of 2026, I believe it's going to be done. So it can't go up to 30 cents. It can't do it because if you look at our charts, like let's go over here to the daily, and let's take everything off, right? Let's leave everything on. But look, if you go all the way up there to the daily, right? Let's take everything off. If you look at this, like for one, we're oversold. We're definitely gonna pump very soon. The real question is, do we pump now, or do we pump when we get all the way down here at 0.008? That's what I've been looking for. Now or 0.008. And if you also look at the percent R trend exhaustion, we are definitely oversold. But like I was saying with that one guy's chart, like if you think about it, his says it goes all the way up to 30 cents. It does not go all the way up to 30 cents, guys. The bearish expanding triangle stops all the way right here. And this is February, because remember, I believe in February we're crashing, right? I think in January we might do a little good because of the New Year's, but then we're gonna dump. So I've been saying 10 cents, but the problem with 10 cents technically on this chart doesn't hit till March of next year. Now, can we break past it like sometime around here, like February, hit 10 cents and then dump? Yes, we could. So me personally, I will not be waiting until 10 cents. Me personally, the way I look at it, I like to get in and get out. I'm a trader. I trade. I like to get in and get out. I watch the charts all the time. The charts are not going anywhere without me knowing. All right, I'm watching the charts all the time. As soon as I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is look at the charts, and that's a fact. I look at the charts, and I'm like, all right. Then now I'm gonna take my deuce. Now I'm gonna take my deuce after I look at that chart, right? And while I'm taking the deuce, I'm gonna be looking at the chart, right? But anyways, I do think that we're gonna have a crash below this falling wedge. Now, is it possible that we break out on this falling wedge now? Yes, but I will not roll the dice on that. I will not roll the dice. I'm only comfortable buying Pudgy Penguins at 0.008. 0.008, because I know if we hit 0.008 and we go down even more to 0.005, well, then it's like then I'm not gonna be screwed, but I'm gonna be like, man, I should have waited. But I'm more likely gonna hold for a little longer because I'm not trying to get in at 0.012. Because if I get in now and it goes all the way down here, now I'm really screwed, right? So now I really don't want to do all that. So my plans here with Pudgy Penguins is going to look a little bit like this, right? If we come down here to 0.008, then my plan is to buy and then ride this Pudgy Penguins wave up a lot more here, up to about 3 cents. And then at 3 cents, I'm out. I'm outie. All right. So my plan is, let's see if we can get back to 3 cents and then be out at 3 cents. That's 274%. Now, would I wait all the way up to 3 cents? No, because like I said, I'm a trader. I watch these charts all the time. I know if I get in, I can hold until 0.013, and then we'll have a pullback. That's 72%. I know that if we do this, we could pull back a little bit more to 0.012 or even to 1 cent flat, and then I'll buy in again, and then I'll ride the next wave up. So I'm going to be selling all the way on the way up, right? Trading on the way up. And if you guys want to do the same thing, just follow this channel, because I will be making videos on this all the way down and all the way up, and I have been doing it so far. So this is pretty much all I got for you guys today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.